Hello, I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. A child who was reported missing early Tuesday morning has been found dead. She was found a mile away from where she lived on the Iron Shore. According to the child's mother, 2-year-old Alicity was last seen at about 4:30 in the morning in the south side east of Cayman Brac. Approximately 40 to 45 minutes later, she checked on her daughter and she was missing. Police said at 5:16 a.m. they were notified and immediately began a search. Emergency services, including police, fire, and public works, along with members of the public, immediately conducted searches in the area, and the police helicopter conducted aerial searches. The Cayman Brac Fire Service vessel carried out nearby offshore searches, and around 9:30 a.m. they located the missing child, who was found unresponsive along the shoreline. Emergency medical services attended the location, and a doctor from the Faith Hospital pronounced the child deceased at 10 a.m. A sudden death investigation is now underway. Police continue to look for two men who are wanted for firearm offenses. 25-year-old Charles Leonard Walton III and 27-year-old Luisto Estubio Hernandez are considered armed and dangerous. If seen, call 911 immediately, and police warn not to approach them. Police also continue to look for two missing men. 53-year-old Noel Paul Manning has been missing since June 24th, and 26-year-old Adrian Williamson has been missing since July 6th. You are asked to contact your nearest police station if you see either of them. Anonymous tips can be provided directly to the RCIPS via their confidential tip line at 949-7777 or via their website. Biosecurity is a term that describes all measures that prevent non-native plant and animal species arriving in a place where they do not naturally occur. The Cayman Islands regularly receives international cargo from ports in the United States, Jamaica, and other places. International regulations for shipments dictate that biosecurity controls be put in place to catch possible hitchhiking alien or non-native species before they leave the port of origin. However, sometimes animals or plants circumvent these controls and sneak into shipping containers anyway. Last month in Grand Cayman, an invasive green iguana was found by the Foster's supermarket team. The stowaway was hiding in a shipping container arriving from Florida. Fortunately, the team reacted immediately, closing the container and contacting the Department of Environment. DOE captured and removed the iguana, and a statement from DOE read, "This was an excellent team effort resulting in the swift capture of this highly destructive invasive alien species, which is already costing the Cayman Islands millions of dollars." The Department of Environment is sending a big thanks to those who helped log shark sightings. Logging the shark sightings helps calculate sharks per dive, which means the chance of seeing a shark on a dive. This gives DOE an indication of the relative abundance of sharks in a particular month or area and is important information for the monitoring of the Cayman shark population throughout the year. Divers, snorkelers, and even boaters who want to help can contact sharkloggers@gmail.com. In other marine news, if you would like to know more about sargassum seaweed and have questions about why it's happening and what can be done about it, be sure to tune into the Cold Hard Truth with Sandy Hale on Thursday. An expert from the University of South Florida is scheduled to be on the show around 9 a.m. and will answer your questions. More information on each of these stories can be found at caymanmallroad.com. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6, partly cloudy skies expected. The temperature rises to the high 80s, but it will feel much hotter than that. When the high temperature is 87 and the relative humidity is at 74% like it's forecast to be, the temperature will feel around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and the sun sets at 7:03. When it cools at nighttime, the temperature falls to the low 80s. Some scattered showers may develop late at night. Now looking forward, similar weather conditions are expected. It's summertime, so those hot days and warm nights with scattered showers are very typical for this time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. Jamaica has strengthened its response and prevention of monkeypox as the World Health Organization declared the global outbreak of the virus a public health emergency of international concern. On July 6, Jamaica had its first reported case, and nearly 3 weeks later, another case was confirmed. Dr. Jacqueline Bissasor McKenzie, Jamaica's chief medical officer, says that the ministry has intensified its surveillance and monitoring. Now, the World Health Organization reported that from July 1st through July 22nd, there have been more than 16,000 laboratory-confirmed cases of monkeypox. 5 deaths have been also reported from 75 countries or territories and areas in all 6 WHO regions. A total of 57 families received the keys to their climate-resilient houses in Dominica, and they come just in time to provide safer shelter for predicted above-average hurricane activity this year. According to a press release, the houses were part of a housing recovery project funded by the World Bank following the devastation caused by Hurricane Maria in 2017. The head of Russia's space program said Moscow will pull out of the International Space Station, a move it has blamed on sanctions imposed over the invasion of Ukraine. The Orbital Research Space Station had, until the war, remained a rare area of cooperation between Russia and the US and its allies despite steadily worsening relations. But Russia's unprecedented international isolation since it invaded Ukraine in February has marked the demise of this symbol of joint space exploration. A Brooklyn, New York pastor and his wife, known for wearing designer outfits and extravagant jewelry, were robbed of more than $1 million worth of jewelry while preaching during a live stream service on Sunday. 3 men entered the Leaders of Tomorrow Church Sunday with firearms and removed the jewelry Pastor Lamar Miller Whitehead, who goes by Bishop, and his wife were wearing. Whitehead encouraged those responsible to turn themselves into police, adding, "I forgive you and I'm praying for you. You know, I hope that God delivers you from the mindset of who you are at this time." That's it for now on the Daily Buzz. Thanks for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.